Hi, my name is Scott McClellan. I'm the Senior Vice President at Plaza. Plaza has had a terrific history in the City of Toronto, primarily in the downtown core since 1982. We have built and delivered over 5,000 condominium homes. Here we are at Liberty Village, and Liberty Village has become one of the most vibrant locations, not just in Toronto, but in the country. I've often talked about Liberty Village as being kind of like Yaletown in Vancouver. You know, an area of Vancouver where it probably started off with the artists. It started off with people that were in the high-tech business, people that were developing websites. As that became more and more the norm in our community, like it did in Vancouver, everybody else started to move in. So as that started to crystallize in our city, Liberty Village started to crystallize as a complete community. We started to purchase land in that particular area. We weren't the only ones in the city. There's some other great developers that have purchased land and have built some fantastic projects in Liberty Village to make it become a real community. We're anticipating anywhere between 100,000 to 125,000 people a year that are going to be moving into the Greater Toronto area over the next 10 to 15 years. Areas like Liberty Village have become very, very important to the growth of Toronto. On streetcar lines and easy access into the downtown core, this high-density type of a community has started off and has expanded with area amenities like shopping centers. There's a metro store, there are all kinds of spas, there are all kinds of clothing stores and restaurants and shops and bars and areas of entertainment that have made Liberty Village a real community and a very, very desirable place to live for both families, first-time buyers, and a number of empty nesters that, for all of the reasons that you would buy within a community, have moved into Liberty Village and are going to move into Liberty Village.
Liberty Village is a very unique neighborhood. We've redeveloped it, coming in with a project that has over 1 million square feet. We've come to, it's a beautiful building with 3 towers with a podium. We have over 20,000 square feet of amenity space, and we range from bachelors all the way up to 2-bedroom and dens. We have sold currently about 90%.
We understood the importance of a complete community within a community. So what we decided to do was to make sure that our recreation facility would be a complete extension of people that were purchasing a home in that community.
Given the fact that we live in Canada, where 6 months of the year it's cold and rainy out, it's great to live in a building that comes equipped with indoor pool, hot tubs, 2 bowling alleys, a games room, multimedia room, a theater room, a fireplace lounge, as well as 2 outdoor courtyards.
Whatever you're going to find in a 5-star spa anywhere in the city, we wanted to make sure that we had available to our purchasers and that we got it right. We did focus groups with them. We talked to a number of realtors in the city to say, give us your wish list, tell us what you want, tell us what we can do, and we think that we've been able to encompass every single one of those requests, and once again, it's led to the great success of the project. So what we did is we phased the release of some of our bigger product so that people that were having their own personal due diligence that were underway, and they may be married, they may be in a situation where they've introduced a child to their lives, that they could make a buying decision down the road. And that's where we are right now. We're probably just over a year in construction with another, we start occupancies there in the fall of 12. So another year from about this point. And what we did was we came up with a deposit structure that really lent itself to a person that was going to buy to live in that home. So we've come up with a 10% deposit structure. We've also included parking, and we've included locker in our purchase price. Something that a lot of downtown builders don't do at a lot of projects, which really makes it inviting for somebody that has to make a buying decision now and close in about a year from now. Almost the same period as it would be to buy a single family home in a lot of communities in the 905. Making a buying decision of a new home for anybody is probably the most important thing that they're ever going to have to do in their life. Here at Plaza, we want to make that a very, very simple process for them. We want to make sure that they've gone out to do their own financing and they understand what their financial position is, and with today's mortgage rates at historical lows and they continue to go down, it's a great time for somebody to check that off their list as a concern. Know your builder. We've been around since the early 80s. We've built thousands and thousands and thousands of suites. We currently have 1,600 suites under construction throughout all of Liberty Village. And it's an opportunity now with a 10% deposit for somebody to make a buying decision before they're gone. And I think that if you are going to make, and not that I think, I'm quite certain that if you're going to make a buying decision, now is the time to do it. The ducks are all in a row, so to speak, for most people. And it would be a wonderful time to buy in probably the most exciting community in Toronto.